Understanding the flag, legal and jurisdictional implications. The law of the flag and its jurisdictional authority. The law of the flag is an established principle of international law recognized by all nations. It dictates that a vessel is considered an extension of the territory of the nation whose flag it flies. This principle also applies to contracts and commerce, signifying that those engaging with a vessel under a given flag agree to be governed by the laws of that flag. As affirmed in Roostrat v. People, 57 NE 41, shipowners use their flag as a legal notice to all engaging in contracts with their vessel, stating that they must adhere to the laws associated with that flag. The registration process and its legal consequences. The act of registration involves the formal recording of an entity or individual in an official list maintained by a registrar. A registrar is an officer responsible for keeping legal records, often associated with maritime and commercial registries. A registry, in its legal context, primarily pertains to vessels engaged in foreign commerce. When individuals register themselves, they legally transform into vessels operating in a commercial jurisdiction, thus altering their legal standing within national and international commerce. Flags and their role in legal contracts. All entities engaged in commerce, whether they are ships, aircraft, vehicles, legal documents, or individuals, are legally considered vessels. Just as a ship flies a flag to establish its nationality and jurisdiction, legal paperwork should include a flag to indicate the governing legal framework under which it operates. The importance of stamps. Just as freight fees are paid to transport cargo on a ship, legal documents require stamps as a symbolic freight fee for the transfer of contractual obligations. Placement of flag and stamp. A colored flag should be placed in the upper left-hand corner, and a dollar stamp in the upper right-hand corner. Autographing over the stamp cancels it, designating the sender as the postmaster of the document. However, gold-fringed flags should be avoided, as they signify a different jurisdiction. Registered mail and international recognition. Using registered mail ensures that documents are recognized under international law, reinforcing the assertion of foreign jurisdiction over imposed legal frameworks. The registered mail number becomes the case number for all subsequent documents related to the initial contract. This method strengthens legal claims in contractual disputes. The Jolly Roger and unauthorized flags. A flag that is not recognized under international law is legally considered a pirate flag. Under Title 4 U.S.C. 1-2, modifications such as gold fringe on the American flag constitute a violation, carrying a 1-year prison term under Title 4 U.S.C. 3. The gold fringe represents color of law, effectively suspending constitutional protections and imposing an alternative legal framework. The gold-fringed flag is used in courts, military settings, and martial law jurisdictions, signifying a legal environment distinct from the constitutional law of the land. Army Regulation 260-10 specifies that the gold fringe is authorized only for regimental colors, military courts-martial, and military recruiting centers. Challenging jurisdiction in courts. The flag displayed in a courtroom signifies the legal jurisdiction governing the proceedings. Those appearing in court must challenge jurisdiction if they do not wish to contract under that court's authority. However, pleading before the court is an implied waiver of jurisdiction. According to Gertie v. Logan, 6 Bush Key 8. It is an elementary rule of pleading, that a plea to the jurisdiction is a tacit admission that the court has a right to judge in the case and is a waiver to all exception to the jurisdiction. This ruling affirms that by entering a plea, an individual forfeits the right to challenge the court's jurisdiction. To effectively assert legal standing, an individual must refuse to enter a plea, asserting that the judge does not have the authority to act as their attorney. Challenge jurisdiction at the outset, preventing involuntary submission to the court's legal framework. Recognize the significance of contractual agreements and how flags and legal symbols impact legal standing. Asserting legal sovereignty and jurisdiction. By understanding the law of the flag, individuals can take proactive legal steps to assert sovereignty and challenge unlawful jurisdictional claims. These measures include Utilizing registered mail to establish legal standing. Understanding the implications of flags in legal contracts and courtrooms. Effectively challenging jurisdiction to avoid forfeiting legal rights. A thorough understanding of international commercial law and jurisdictional authority equips individuals with the knowledge necessary to navigate legal challenges effectively and safeguard their contractual rights. Take control of your legal standing today. Understanding how flags dictate legal jurisdiction is essential for individuals seeking to exercise their rights and prevent involuntary submission to foreign legal systems. By applying these principles, individuals can ensure that their legal documents, contracts, and interactions align with the jurisdiction of their choosing.